Howdy everyone, Poacher here with an Age of Magic video. In today's video we're moving into the next round of the AI Championships, Mersal Vs Rok. Two favourable players, lots of votes on these guys. And here is the hero selection pool for these characters. Some standout characters here. We've got Morrigan, who no doubt is a straight ban. You'd be foolish. The only reason you'd ever leave Morrigan on the field is if you are selecting first. And in that case, you would hope the opponent doesn't ban her and you can get her. But that's... yeah, there's Irma as well. Nora, another standout character. And yeah, other than that, the other characters, I guess you've got two leadership, two leadership abilities on the screen. So yeah, very interesting selection. There's more Drake, so you've got a healer here. However, oh no, there is Dagan, sorry, not Mordrake. You've got Dagan and Mordrake. So if you could get both of them, that may serve some purpose. But yeah, we'll go into the selections now and talk about what was going on in these two players' minds. So we'll jump over to that now and we'll bring up their chat on my screen so I can have a look. So selection-wise, you can see there are some pretty decent bans here. Morrigan, insta-ban. You don't want to leave her on the field, and Valar banned as well. You do not want Valar. There are some decent AoE characters here. You've got Pigboy, Mordrake, you have Valandar, Nora. So having him as a leader, you are setting, or these two characters as well, you have a pretty decent damage output. So we have Rok as the green and Mersal as the white. Rok went first. He picked Goblin Anus as his first character, countered by Mersal, who went Raspit and Nora. I think Nora was a very, very good choice. Raspit, I don't know. He's a good character, can do a lot of damage, a lot of RNG, and compared to what other characters here can potentially offer, he wouldn't be my second choice personally. But the Nora, I think, is a very solid first choice. But you know, you had second choice. You could have picked two characters. You could have picked the Choran and then the Trodar combination. That would have been dangerous. Rok followed up with Argon and Mordrake. I think the Argon's a smart choice. He's a good damage dealer. Mordrake, I guess he's okay. He's just not benefiting from what he's capable of with the Scorching Terror not being available on the field, but he can do okay damage as well. Then we had Mersal follow up with the Choran and then the Axe Thrower. So Axe Thrower, again, a decent damager, but he's like Tanita. He's a glass cannon, very weak, but his damage mainly comes from his abilities. Once they're done, you don't really see much happening out of that character. I think there's just better characters on the field. Then Rok hit back with the Pigboy and the Trodar. I think the Trodar was a very smart pick. I think it was a counter pick, not necessarily wanting to use the hero, but letting Mersal get the Trodar with the Choran. That's just dangerous. It's a very dangerous combination. He's a very fast tank with Trodar on the field, plus all the other benefits he gets from having a Choran leader. Then following up, Mersal got the Valandar, so still benefiting from the Choran as the leader. Then there was the substitute picks. So you had Mersal selecting Balthazar and Rok going Hound. I think Hound, good choice. He has a sleep, he's fast, deals decent amounts of damage. But Balthazar could be okay if he has the opportunity to stack up his dark tokens. Yeah, you could see some and he's got the guaranteed crit, so there's that. Then you had Rok went with Rogar and who did Rogar? Who was the other one? And then Slinger, Torak left. So good selections. Again, what's gone through these players' minds, I can't speak for it, but I would have done some things differently. I think Mersal definitely had the opportunity to set up a really strong dwarf. I think he missed that opportunity. He still got Valandar, but I think Trodar would have been a much better option personally. But yeah, we'll jump into the fight now and we'll see how this plays out. Jumping into battle, and the Raspit hits the Hound with a slow, and the battle is off. The main target's going to be a Nora Goblin. Anus comes out with the evasion. Is it going to be effective? The Hound's evasion is off. Reflect damage comes out, and the buffs are coming out from the Valander. AoE from the Pig Boy, and then out comes a lot of damage onto the Nora. The big Stone Rain is not avoided. Why is that not being dodged for? It hits everyone on the field. I'll have to look into that. Maybe Tron is able to avoid dodge, but the buff has been taken off everyone as it is now a 4v4 situation as Hound is coming not Hound, Arakan Axel falls, and the Argon is going to be the big threat here. If he's crit, which he just is, he goes into hiding. He's going to now be able to perform as much damage as he's want, and the Troran's Stone Rain isn't really causing that much damage because there's no healing coming from the team to buff its damage up. The Spit misses on the Goblin. Anus and Pig comes out with an AoE taking out Raspit. The two dwarfs left. They can do a bit of damage, but the Argon is just uncontested. There's nothing stopping this Argon as Valandar falls, leaving Troran left, and he is hitting that Argon. But if he crits the Argon, he has to take Argon out. That's his only chance really of winning. But is he going to be able to do so? His Stone Rain should come out now. No, his Reflect is up, and then the Argon does some damage, and his health is going critical. His Stone Rain comes out, and as you can see, not much damage performed at all. The Argon is just unstoppable. Nothing can he can't out damage the Argon, unfortunately, not without any healing coming from the opposite team. The first point going to Rock with a nice little win. And yeah, I'll take the battle over to the contenders, and they'll be able to figure out what they want to do for round number 2. Moving into the second round, and Mersal has taken out Valandar and put Balthazar in. So will it make a choice? The evasion has come out from Goblin. Anus is going to be huge, but remember, the threat on this team is the Argon. He is going to whip out a lot of damage. Is Balthazar, however, going to get enough chance to stack up enough stacks, darkness tokens, and get some debuffs out? It could make the difference. He's taking a lot of damage. Nora is very close to dying. The buffs coming out from Goblin Anus, but not being super effective on that second one. The Hound instantly dies. The rain comes out from Choran. It is a 5v4 situation as the Argon is now starting to ramp up, and he's going to keep whipping out damage as the Nora falls. The Balthazar is not going to get able to cast. He's going to, a third ability doesn't come out, but Mordrake comes through and takes out the Balthazar, unable to cast his ability. Is now a 3v3 situation as the Mordrake falls. But the Goblin King is still on the field. The evasion from the Pig is used. It is Troran and Raspit versus the 3 from the final battle. And the evasion, Raspit Poison misses again. And the Argon is still free to just cast as he sees fit. As Mersal is going to take a big beating here. He is Troran left just like the last battle. And he just cannot seem to break through these 3 characters. They are doing work as Argon continuously just whips out damage. Every one of his abilities does damage. They have a chance to do extra damage. If he eliminates people, he can get another turn. And Argon, again, player of both matches, takes Rock a victory in the second round, giving 2 points to Rock, 0 points to Mersal, and Mersal is eliminated from the competition.